Yes, it's on.
So JP and I, we were walking down this little pathway, and where they sell the ice cream, there was about 3 vendors. One guy, Eduardo, was on one side, and so I was thinking, okay, we need to talk to him. I feel like we should talk to him, so we kind of turned to Eduardo. He was like in a maroon shirt, looked like he was in high school, and so I felt like I wanted to ask him if he had any dreams. And so I asked him, have you had any dreams? Or I'm practicing trying to interpret dreams. And he said, oh, I don't remember any. And so I just kind of shared with him about the idea that God gives us dreams to speak to us. And also just asked him a little bit about God. He said he believes in God, but I tried to ask him a little bit more. It seemed like he wasn't willing to go where I wanted to ask. Asked if I could bless him. He wasn't comfortable with that, so I just kind of shook his hand and said, well, thank you anyways. And so we walked off. Was he around the other ice cream vendors?
Yes.
When you were talking to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was him on one side, and then the 2 others on the exact opposite side.
Okay. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then you end that testimony.
Well, then Dina approached him because she had a pain in her arm and was looking to find someone who had the same pain that she could pray for. Well, it turned out he didn't have the pain, and after a short discussion, Dina asked him if he knew Jesus, and he didn't. So Dina asked if he was willing to pray, and he said he was. It was amazing how open he was. So Dina took him through the sinner's prayer, and then I shared some verses with him, and he went on his way, knowing he was born again.
Come on. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord.
And then his friend, so we asked him, okay, do you go to church? No. Do you know someone who goes to church? And he says, yes, my best friend, who turns out to be a girl. And we said, well, tell her what happened today. And then Matthew gave him a Bible and showed him in the Bible in Romans the very thing that we led him through, which was basically confessing Jesus as Lord. So, yay!
Yeah,
the angels are singing!